Valiant fans, and welcome. I'm Tim Gallagher here with second-year head coach of the men's soccer team, Gregg Miller. Greg, your team so far mid-season, 3-6-1 on the year. How would you categorize the way your team has been playing thus far on the season?
You know, I think we actually got off to a very good start and played well. And I think we had some, as teams started to work us out a little bit, we had some problems with dealing with some defensive stuff and getting ourselves better organized defensively. And we took a couple of big hits, but I think we've stemmed the tide a little bit in recent games, and we've shown some signs that we're starting to come back from that.
So obviously your team comprised a lot of freshmen and sophomore. A lot of freshmen in your lineup, mostly in the starting lineup as well. How would you say their transition has been coming from the high school level into the collegiate level?
It's a very, very steep learning curve for these guys, and sometimes it's about the physicality part of it. Sometimes it's just about the way the college game is played. It's played at a much higher tempo. Tactically, you have to be more clued in at this level as well. And the guys, to their credit, are willing to learn and trying to get better every day, and that's as much as we can ask from them.
So your team is about to start playing in the Freedom Conference. What are the plan playing the other teams there? What are you guys going to have to do differently compared to the non-conference teams and then heading into the conference schedule?
Well, I think the quality of opponent, we're ready for that. We've played 3 nationally ranked teams this year. We've been very competitive in 2 of those 3 games. It's sort of an emotional intensity that comes with conference games that everybody sort of emotionally gets so much more fired up for these games, and they become more physical, and they become so much more of a battle mentally, and you have to be ready for that, and you have to be ready to match other teams in that department. I think that's the key to it.
Are we going to see any specific changes as you head into conference play at all?
No, I mean, I think no drastic changes. We're starting to figure out now, our best 11, our best 14 guys. The goalkeeping, obviously, we've made some changes there. I think that Willie and Sean have both done really well in the last couple of games, and they're giving us a nice headache to have. And Steve has been phenomenal in practice. He hasn't let it get to him that he's been out of the lineup, and we've got great competition in that spot for sure. And we've got to make a decision in time for Saturday as who's going to play on Saturday. But as far as the 11 that you've seen the last few games and the few guys that are making contributions off the bench, I think you're going to see a mixture of those players.
Well, Greg, thank you for joining us here today. Alongside Gregg Miller, the men's soccer coach here at Manhattanville College, I'm Tim Gallagher. Until the next time, let's go Valiants.